CHS Market Day Report. Quick reminder, no markets tomorrow. So this is what Scott Shellady will refer to as a synthetic Friday. It's the end of the week when we wrap up the trade. Again, tomorrow it's Juneteenth, so federal holiday, no markets. Soybeans in the background, let's start there. And beans, old crop off more than a dime right now, while November slips 11.42 and a quarter. Our next guest has a little something on beans. Couple of flash sales reported, and is it getting us going where we need to? We'll look at soy meal, and we're lower across the board, and then hang on for bean oil. They're getting crushed right now, no pun intended, as we're seeing even a 65 mark out on December. Here's the wheat market. Chicago, we're down 9 and a quarter, 603 and a half. Here's hard red trading 9 and a half lower at 643. Haven't looked at spring wheat yet, but we are moving higher there. Cotton market, yeah, we're lower, down 33 points, 79.46. And the other C, it's corn, and we're off 4.5, 444 and a quarter. So Nick Paumen is with CHS Hedging, and I kind of teed that up for you on the soybean side.
Yeah. Well, Tuesday morning out of the gate, we saw there were rumors that China was kind of sniffing around the U.S. export markets, maybe looking for some sales. Yesterday, we had a flash sale of 372,000 tons of beans to unknown. Majority of that was for new crop. Then this morning, we had a flash sale where China was actually in print, 120,000 tons sold to them with an additional 132 to China, and then 120 to unknown. So a little bit of a buy the rumor, sell the fact sort of a thing on the bean side here, it seems. And pressure across the soy complex and the rest of the grains, I guess we can attribute it to heading into the long weekend, the funds taking some protection and selling off some length here, or just selling off some contracts. So but yeah, nice to see China finally showed up again here. That seems to correlate nicely with this 14-point potential peace deal or initial peace deal with the U.S. and Iran here that we saw signed yesterday.
Well, you mentioned the flash sales, 23 plus million bushels over, the last few days. And then we also had the flash sale for corn. Mexico, man, they have really been a good buyer of U.S. corn.
Yeah, this past crop year, they've really been a big buyer with, the cattle imports not moving from Mexico into the U.S. We're still having to feed their cattle down there, so a little bit more demand out of Mexico this last year. We'll look for that to continue into the new crop cycle too. Right around now is when we typically see the new crop corn and bean sales start to pick up. So we'll look for that in the coming weeks into late summertime.
Okay, and finally, as we head into the weekend, anything else on your radar?
Well, the weather right now for the balance of June doesn't look like much of a threat with cooler temps and above normal rains for the bulk of the corn and bean acres. But at some point here, we're going to be looking for that heat to get cranked back up so we can get some heat units on the crop. For now, majority of guys are saying, customers are saying that things look good, but we get into July, we're going to be looking for some heat to return. But market's certainly not finding much of a threat or a major production issue at this point.
All right, Nick, before you go, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Happy Father's Day times 5 for you.
Thank you. Yes. Happy Father's Day to you as well, Tony.
All right. Nick Paumen. Yeah, he's got 5. And the youngest, nearly a year old now, CHS Hedging, who Nick is with. All right. We're coming back in a moment. We're talking livestock futures. What's the trends and where do we go as we head into summer? We'll find out next on Market Day Report.